What is up, guys? Eastside here back with another video. So this video will be a bit different. More about vexillology and just, the flags of Palaria. So I'll just start off by going in alphabetical order. First one is Aarion, a powerful elvish realm, or the most powerful elvish realm after the fall of Palaris Forest. The three stars in the middle represent the first three rulers who founded the modern kingdom and greatly expanded their borders. The dark blue represents Ares River, which at one point was the main part of the kingdom until they eventually expanded outwards, and the green is the forest. Arkland is the most powerful human realm. Three lines in the middle represent the three kingdoms that united to create Arkland. Darfi is a dual kingdom that combines the flags of Dargur and Ifi. After most of the elves migrated to Dargur, which we'll get to later. One of those kingdoms that found Darfi is Dargur. Dargur, which it was the kingdom that King Graven set up some rules. King Graven was a member of the Outlanders, and so the flag draw inspiration from it, being closely tied to the Outlander flag, which you can see. Durant, which is the first dwarven kingdom where all the first dwarves awoke from. The mountain on the flag represents the mountain where all the dwarves awoke, Mount Guntar. Ithi is the old elvish kingdom that used to be in Palaris Forest. The crescent represents the elves of the forest, and the purple is a symbol of them. Elvina is a small elf nation in the middle, surrounded by a lot of human kingdom. The gold tree represents the elves, and the green is the forest, and the brown is the dirt that the trees rely on. Frolos has a long history of changing its flags based on its current ruling house. However, this version is the House of Eltala. The House of Eltala drew close to the Rhaenon, and the flag of Eltala represents the four other kingdoms that were annexed to make it, and the cross represents the house. The other commonly used variant of it is the House of Falatun, the other house that formed it. Instead of being allied with Rhaenon, this was more allied with Arkland and Arkland before. Next one is Aegnor, a powerful human kingdom stretching very far from the east coast of Palaria. Its flag is meaning of the main circle in the middle represents Formenelos, while the three stars represent his sons who were great military conquerors. Icarus is a trading-based human kingdom, and its flag is that of a sun on the right, sun in the sunset, and the blue is the water. The flag on the top left is another flag that is accepted as the Icarus flag. Monzon, the most different of any of these kingdoms, for it was Anlark that lived there, which are pretty much angels, far removed from the rest of the world on the south gate, or southbound of the world, housing the south gate. Meanwhile, its flag is of a symbol in the middle, back of a red and yellow background. The red represents all the blood that had to be spilled in the unification of Monzon. The yellow represents their holy status, while the symbol in the middle is that of Massar, which is the city that united all of Monzon in spite of the Rhaenon. Next one is Neron, another trading coastal sea empire, and its flag represents the light blue on the top represents the sky, the yellow, the wheat, and the blue, the water. Ogand, a kingdom set up by Arkland and her allies after the fall of the Rhaenon. It was a more or less puppet state, but has become a wealthier state, wealthier than it has been under the Rhaenon's rule. Its flag is the old Resgali flag, added Arkland colors to show its new loyalties. Palisade, yet another sea-based coast empire. Its flag just represents water. Razagul, The two black stripes represent death. The red in the middle represents the blood of its enemies. It is the centermost orc kingdom that was founded when Arknor was defeated and partitioned in three, with this being the middle one. There's Galley, it's much the same, a powerful orc kingdom ruled by the Rhaenon. The red and black mean the same as Rezagul's flag. Over the tree in the middle is a symbol of the Rhaenon, and so is the dagger on it. Throne is an impoverished backwater little island on the island of Tremia, and not much goes on there after they broke away from the Outlanders. It just became backwater. Now for its flag, the ground on the top represents stone, which dwarves love, the brown, the earth, and the red, hot metal. On the same island is Tremia, kind of similar, although it did slightly better than Throne, being slightly less backwater, but still, mostly is run down. Now, for its flag, the yellow on the flag represents gold, since the main way to get their wealth is from the mountains that surround it. One of the reasons it stays a backwater, and the beige is the desert, which covers a lot of this kingdom. Lastly is Varos, a main rival of Arkland, and is located north of it. Its flag, the dark blue of the flag, is representing of all the rivers and lakes that run through it, with Lake Lekar, Lake Kelton, and the Trinbach River that runs through a lot of this kingdom. And the end. This has been Flags of Palaria by Z-Slides.